Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park, the oasis of the prairies, and according to researchers, home to thousands of species of wildlife, including birds of the air and animals of the earth. At the top of the Cypress Hills Animal Kingdom food chain is cougars. Education coordinator of the park, Chris Dodds, estimates there are 20 to 40 cougars in the region, attracted to the small forest setting on the edge of the Canadian prairies. Various studies have been done on the large cats in the hills over the years, the most recent being done in 2010 by researcher Michelle Bacon.
Where they did look at cougars and essentially what they were eating, seeing if they were feeding on livestock or deer, turkeys and so forth, and it was found that the majority of their diet, up to 70%, was an ungulate species. So we're talking, deer, moose, but mostly deer. Out of the 300 plus scat sites they visited, not one had cattle in it. Cougars fill that natural role. So, once we get an explosion of deer, snowshoe hare, jackrabbits, and so forth, cougars are that natural check. So their populations will move in cycles, or cougars will move in and out of the area depending upon the food source and supply. We happen to have a really healthy population of deer, both whitetail and mule deer in the park right now. So, the cougars have lots of food.
With news of those studies came more discussion with local residents about cougars in the wild. So Chris says visitors to the park should use the same precautions they would with bears when visiting Banff.
Yes, they're in the area. They're more scared of you than you are of them. But, still be a little cautious. Make yourself big, make lots of loud noises, slowly back away, just walk away from it, maybe sing it a song. Hey, cougar, I'm just hanging out here, doing my own thing. And then just move out of the area. If you do happen to see cougar or cougar sign, please report it to us. So stop by the visitor center, give us a call, let us know what you saw, where you saw it, and whether it was track or scat, or if you saw an actual cat itself.
While on the trails, Chris says hikers may find some animal tracks, so there are some telltale signs differentiating between a cougar and a dog that was in the area.
If you take a notice, you'll look at the dog track right here. So you'll notice it has its sort of claws out, whereas cougars can retract them. The cougar tends to have a little bit more of a rounded track than the dog.
And while ample wildlife is found within the Elkwater town site year-round, Chris says cougars do tend to stay away from the populated areas.
Chances of being attacked by a cougar are relatively slim. There's very few recorded attacks in the last 100 years. I think there's about 20 or so. You have a greater chance of being struck by lightning than being attacked by a cougar or getting into a car accident. The cougar attacks are relatively rare, although they do get reported every once in a while.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Christy Pick.